Cambrian explosion and how it influenced evolutionary change. This event was an explosion of species diversity that occurred approximately 540 million years ago and lasted around 53 million years. Evidence for this event can be found in the Burgess Shale, a fossil deposit in British Columbia. Prior to this event, life on Earth was very different and consisted of very little animal life, and is also the cause of much debate in the scientific community as to how it occurred.
So, the Cambrian explosion had resulted in a drastic increase in diversity. It was dominated by arthropods, including trilobites and sponges, which accounted for more than half the species we still see today. Now, the evolution that occurred at a rapid rate. Lineages including our own can be linked to the Cambrian explosion through the fossil record, an example of chordates, which were the first species to generally show a spinal cord. Now, the Cambrian explosion also introduced the concept of predation, causing large morphological changes, i.e. the Opabenia regalis, which had a large trunk-like structure, which was presumed to be used to grab things like worms out of the bottom of the soil.
Although the original cause of the Cambrian explosion is unknown, many scientists predict that it was because of a rise of oxygen in the ocean. We know that a lot of life during the Ediacaran period was using photosynthesis at that time. So that means they're going to create a lot of oxygen as a byproduct. One of the ways that we know that oxygen rose right before the beginning of the Ediacaran period is because we can measure a correlation between the amount of certain elements in rocks, such as iron and molybdenum, as well as the concentration of oxygen in the water. And experiments were done by a scientist named Eric Stirling, and then he found that hypothesis was true. So, because oxygen levels were rising in the ocean, this allowed for a ecological threshold to go up and allow for the support of more complex life, such as predators. And because there are now predators, this means that other species need to evolve in order to not become extinct. So evolutions such as legs or behavioral techniques such as burrowing were evolved to avoid predation, and another evolutionary innovation for both predators and the newfound prey was more advanced eyesight.
If the Cambrian explosion didn't occur, life wouldn't be as diverse. The world would remain mostly of plants because no development of animals, which also means no need for competition, so no need to fight off predators. The oxygen levels, however, would have increased regardless, and the plants would have either needed to adapt to breathing oxygen, or species would have developed to breathe oxygen instead.